I've been up since 10, and in that time, I've been absolutely fucking bored. And how bored I am now until I have to go to work? I'm making myself a second fucking beef sandwich. Fun. Good day in Swabians. Today is another quiet day here in the night in New York. It's been absolutely boring, absolutely dull, but been watching Chris play a little bit more of Ghost of Tsushima, in which, again, fantastic game. Combat wise, just got to learn a little bit more into getting a little bit better. Well, for me anyway, because I watch it, I try it myself, and I'm just like, I'm dying a lot. Yep, there goes my body. I'm dead. So that was fun. No, the bread's good. I bought it yesterday. The landlord would have done something to the fridge as he was doing with the cooker. Not a fucking chance. Well, I'm not in work until 4 today, and let's see. Yep, 4 to 9:45, and then I'm turning around the next day and I'm working 11:15 to 5, so that's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours right there. That's... It's fine and all, but honestly, it's getting to a point now where it's like, with what's going on, we're not getting stuff sorted properly with the workplace, including just pay. It's like, if I have to go back to the casino and I'll work as a slot attendant, working on my ass, standing up for 8 hours at a time. I've done it now so many times working in stores. I may have to do that. Just got to get comfier shoes ready. But another beef sandwich, chill, watch a little bit more videos, and then get ready for work. Fun. Alright, so I'm on my way to work. And that apartment looks like it's not being used. And it's empty just over there. But checking out my tweets and stuff, and I saw one tweet in which I thought, I like this one, so I had to save it. Anyway, it's basically talks about using common sense in this day and age, and literally it is common sense with what's going on with pandemics, because people still think they shouldn't have to wear a mask. You know, I have a right to not wear a mask. But it's this tweet I quite like to make it into more understanding, which I'm going to read by @Jason Alexander, who said, and I quote, "In World War II, Londoners were asked to black out their homes at night so the enemy bombers wouldn't see the lights and know where to target. No Londoner said, 'It's my right to have the lights on,' because others would say, 'Your lights on endanger us.' Now, substitute light for mask. Now argue." I mean, that's the best way to go about it, because you see stuff like in World War II, yeah, that they had to black out their lights to stop enemy bombers from targeting and knowing where to hit the targets, because it would basically save lives. That one little light would endanger a lot of people, and fair enough, we did have the Blitz back then, and it was a terrible thing. It was a terrible thing to read up and historize on. Learn history on. But it's, again, in a way, to put it into this perspective with masks. Yes, you have a right to not wear a mask, but you're endangering those for not wearing one. That's why we have to wear it, so we can stop this pandemic from spreading and snuff it out where it stands. I know these vlogs have been basically talking a lot this year about this pandemic, what's going on, and wearing a mask and stuff, but it's an ongoing battle of what I see online of people who refuse to wear a mask, get very bitchy and angry for being asked to please wear a mask, in which they end up being recorded and then seeing those videos go online, and the people who are recording it who don't wear a mask thinking, oh well, this guy is harassing me to wear a mask during a pandemic will only end up being the type of person to say, well, they're doing their job. It's mandated that a mask has to be worn in the stores, and you're recording this guy who's wearing a mask and is being responsible while you're not wearing a mask. So who's the biggest dumbass now? The worker or the person who's not wearing a mask? Basically what I'm saying here, guys, is I'm sorry that this year has been a broken record with retail, essential workers and this pandemic, but what we're dealing with right now is an ongoing battle of, well, everything that's happened this year for 2020. You'd think that it was going to be a difference now that we got into this new century, but instead it's just basically been one after the other big avalanche of, well, so much fuckery. Oh, what the fuck I just. So I do apologise if it is not that grand and great anymore, but seeing that this has become a tired old man in his 30s going through a pandemic and basically just telling you guys from one person to another that, yeah, this year is shit. So walking to work, I see that if people in Oneida know quite well, most probably coming in behind me now, that there is a house that maybe is behind me now, I don't know if you can see it, that used to be a residence home for the elderly, in which has been bought out and our family lives there. So they basically moved out all of these elderly people who were being cared for, and now just one family lives in this big house. To me that's a bit of a what the hell. But the second one being now, and I've seen this in downtown Oneida as well, that there's yard sales going on, and the majority of these yard sales, they're not wearing a mask. And again, that is considered another what the hell. And fair enough that recently we had news that the New York State Fair has been called off this year because of the pandemic, but people still think it's okay to have a yard sale in the summer during a pandemic and to set up a business without wearing a mask. Now fair enough, right now I'm not clearly wearing a mask when I walk to work because I don't see a point, but when I do get into the office, I slap the mask on and I make sure that it stays on. And especially as well when people are walking towards me and stuff, I give a wide berth. So just in case people think, oh, he's being a bit weird if he's avoiding us and such. No, I'm just doing my part. I'm just giving you a wide berth, so at least then we're keeping a bit of a 6 feet distance. So basically, just again, what the fuck? That sucks. Honestly, there was a nice little shop that was there. I didn't go in there properly, but it had some beautiful stuff in there, very artsy and very nice and cultural. But apparently with the pandemic as well, they didn't do well and held up in business. I don't blame them. The fucking pandemic is pissing us all. Anyway, home now. I'm gonna say fuck it and make some poutine. Curly fried poutine, yeah. Hey guys, quiet night. I gotta get to sleep because, oh, camera playing up. I could be up, let's see, 6 hours odd, because I gotta be in work at 11:15 till 5. That's gonna be fun, so I gotta crash. But thank you guys for watching today's little video. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and if you have, as always, don't forget, hit that like button. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand spanking new day. Hopefully it'll be better than the rest. But until then, take it easy guys. No stop. Woo!